want to rock with you.
Ooh, alright, I had to crack open the window. I'm trying to look cute and everything, and it ain't working. Usually I don't talk about celebrities on my blog. I talk about everyday things that everyone can relate to, but I'm talking about a mega superstar today. I'm talking about the one and only, the lovely and talented and beautiful Miss Janet Jackson. First thing I want to say to everybody is, this is for the fans, but this is for the haters too. Because I know you haters, you guys have no reason to hate on her. And I got something for you. Maybe this will catch your mother attention. But if you got a problem with Janet Jackson, you can kiss my natural born Australian. I am going to sit here and I am going to blast every single reason there is to hate Janet Jackson. You know, I had to change my shirt because I'm really hot. Haters think that Janet is not in the picture anymore. Janet's been in this industry for over 30 years. She ain't going nowhere. Get over it, yo. She's a legend. It's Michael and Janet. They're like the king and queen of pop. Everyone is influenced by them in the industry. Everyone. I made a list. This is my list. Number one, they say I can't get into Janet because she looks too much like Michael. Okay, first of all, correction. Michael's the one that looks more like Janet nowadays because he's the one that made his skin lighter. Plus, they're brother and sister. I mean, what the hell do you expect? Michael and Janet do look alike to a certain extent. But there's a lot of differences between the way Janet and Michael looks, okay? And I can name two right now. Alright? Second, she's been blacklisted since the Super Bowl. That was an accident. Get over it, people. It was a So what? Janet gets blacklisted because 1, she's black, 2, she's a female, 3, she's a Jackson. That's the reason why. And if you don't believe it, look at Justin Timberlake's career. It has not suffered at all. How are you gonna rip Janet Jackson's stage and then not take ownership for that? If I was on that stage, I'd be like, yeah, I took off her, I took her out, and I'll do it to the other. If I was on stage, I would whip my out. That's what I would have did, and it would have been so. The last 2 albums were flopped. That's what I hear. Her albums flopped, but they still both went platinum, and they were still 2 very good albums. Demeter Joe, 20YO. Next, I get this a lot, and I don't understand it. I think people are blind or something like that. People swear to me that Janet Jackson is ugly. Ugly? She's one of the finest human beings I've ever seen in my life. Next. People say that all Janet talks about is sex. So what? Look at music today. Everyone talks about sex. What? Because you know she's older now. She can't talk about sex. Are you kidding me? I'll be talking about sex till my last dying breath. They say her age is a problem. I don't know what it is about America that a woman has to not be sexy past like maybe 25. What kind of shit is that? So don't give me that bullshit about Janet's too old. You're too stupid. Something great about Janet. She always does what Janet wants to do. She's been in control and she has discipline. And that's what makes her an icon. That's what makes her Janet Jackson. One thing I love about Janet, she ain't had no public breakdowns. She keeps herself together. She's classy. There's nothing wrong with having a breakdown. Fame is a lot to deal with, okay? As long as you get yourself together. But at least when Janet has had her breakdowns, she doesn't do it in the public eye. Her weight. People can't seem to get over her weight. She's been going up and down the scales her whole life, like Oprah. She has said in interviews, even when she's bigger, she still works out. She's always been fit. When she first came out, she was a little thicker. Wasn't a problem in the 80s. She's a human being. She's a phenomenal actress. What other musical artist can you think of that have had 3 movies consecutively debut at number 1? Talent! I miss old Janet Jackson, back in the day Janet, back in the 80s and stuff. It's been 22 years since she released Control. Do you want her to stay the same? I mean, you would think that someone would change over 20 years. If she was doing the same shit, you'd be like, she does the same shit. Just not happy, huh? Can't sing. Janet Jackson can't sing. That's She's not a powerhouse singer, but Janet can sing. Okay, if she couldn't sing, she wouldn't have lasted this long. And of course, Janet is only famous because she's a Jackson. You couldn't be any more wrong. Okay, let's talk about Jermaine Jackson's solo career. Let's talk about Rebe Jackson. Let's talk about Tito. Let's talk about LaToya. Anyway, that's everything that I'm going to cover today. This one's for you, to my Janet fans, to the haters.